If you clicked on this video today, welcome to the first Choose a Photo prediction video of 2023. I can't wait to share your specific message and prediction, and I will also be sharing an affirmation that you can use based on whichever photo you chose. If you've seen some of my previous videos on this before, you know how shockingly accurate this is. And if you're new here, get ready to have your mind blown. These prediction videos are so unbelievably detailed and spot on that they have become some of the most requested videos here on my channel. If you've been here before, you know the drill, but just in case you're new, how it works is that I will put up 4 photo cards up on the screen, and then I will give you an accurate prediction and manifestation message that you need to hear based on whichever photo you chose. And like I mentioned, you are going to be amazed with the accuracy. I absolutely love making these videos. And if you enjoy these types of videos, I created a whole playlist called the Choose a Photo playlist, and I'm gonna link it down below, and you can find more of these videos and get all of your messages and predictions. And really quickly, if you're new here, I'm Mary Kate and I'm a mindset coach and manifesting expert focused on getting you transformational results. My whole channel is all about manifesting the law of attraction with meditations and more, where I share the tools you need to get the results you want. I post brand new videos every single Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and also hit that bell notification down below so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. You won't want to miss it. And before we get into the predictions, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button down below if you like these types of videos so I know to make more of them for you. My goal is to do at least one of these each month for you. Hitting that little thumbs up takes just a quick second, but it lets me know that you're watching and getting value. I put so much into making these videos for you, so once you do that, let's get right into it. Now, like I've mentioned in my other videos, this is not tarot, it's not any kind of psychic thing. This is actually based in psychology, energy, visualization, and interpretation. And also, like I mentioned, be prepared to be shocked by the accuracy. So here are the instructions, here's how it works, here's what's gonna happen. In just a moment, I'm gonna show you 4 photos up on the screen at the same time, and without overthinking it or going too deep or going back and forth, you are going to choose just one, and I will tell you what it means, the message you're meant to hear, what's about to happen for you, and an affirmation to use based on whichever photo you chose. And as I always mention, please don't fall into the trap of overthinking it or getting torn between two. Really trust yourself and notice the first one that your eyes seem drawn to. You will know which one to choose. Don't pick one because you think it's pretty or because you like it. Pick which one you're drawn to, really. Trust your instincts. And something I highly recommend doing is coming back to this video or any of the other Choose a Photo playlist videos. And you can do this again either tomorrow or in a few days or maybe even a couple weeks, and see which photo you're drawn to next time and see which message you're meant to hear. So here are the 4 photos, and again, just pick one and I will tell you the message and prediction and affirmation for that photo. Here they are, and you have just a few seconds to choose. Now let's get into the predictions. If you chose the first photo of the blue sky with the clouds, here is the message and prediction that you were meant to hear. There is some kind of message or guidance that's desperately trying to make its way to you. And it's almost like you can feel or sense that something is trying to download for you, but you just aren't quite sure what it is yet. You can't quite put your finger on it yet. Right now, your angels, your guides, your intuition are all trying to communicate and share something with you that you've been wanting or something that you've been needing to know. It might be the answer you need or the next action you're supposed to take or the next idea that you've been so patiently waiting for that just hasn't come through yet. There is something that's trying to make its way through to you, but don't worry, it's a good thing. This is all a positive thing. That aha moment, that inspired action, that free-flowing guidance or inspiration, that message that you were meant to hear is just about to show up. So right now is the time to get still, get quiet, get grounded, and be open to receive this new download that's been trying to make its way to you. Stop trying so hard to figure it all out on your own and take some more time to reflect and go within. Spend some time in meditation or spend some time just sitting in stillness or silence. And even better, if you're somewhere where it's warm, spend some time outside in the fresh air, letting the sun be on your skin. I know it doesn't really make sense or seem like that will do much, but there is some amazing energy that you can absorb from just being outdoors in the fresh air in the sunshine. That next step, that new idea, that message that you've been needing to hear is just about to show up for you. So get ready to listen and receive this new download. And if you chose this photo, here is an affirmation that you can use while you get still and grounded. I am open and ready to receive the guidance that I am meant to hear right now. And really quickly, if you're a member of Create, be sure to use the guidance and clarity meditation if you chose this photo, because that's really gonna help you lock it in. And if you aren't a member of Create, you can really use any of the meditations here on my channel that you resonate with. I'm gonna leave a link to my whole meditation playlist down below so you can kind of look on through and see what resonates with you, and that'll help you get more clarity as to what this message or next step is. And if you want more information on joining Create to access that meditation and over 58 of my other meditations that aren't here on YouTube, I'm gonna leave a link down below for information on joining Create. Every single month you get a live Q&A with me, and there is like over 2 years worth of content in there. It's kind of like an on-demand manifestation library, tons of meditations, training videos, live Q&A with me, and workbooks, and so much more. So the link is down below for that. And if you chose the second photo of the dock going over the ocean, here is the message and prediction that you were meant to hear. Right now, you are in a major transition or starting a new journey. There is something on the horizon for you, even if you aren't quite aware yet of what it is or how it's all gonna work out or where this is all gonna go. This is your moment to be brave and step into confidence and trust yourself like never before. The path might not make sense right now, and you may be feeling so unsure right now of how this is all going to play out or what the next steps are going to be. But right now, trust yourself and just keep moving forward. Know and trust that as you continue to put one foot in front of the other, the next step will appear, and the next step, and the next step, all creating a path and paving the way for you to have one of those big goals or dreams that you're working towards. You are quite literally stepping into and owning your purpose right now in your life. So be fearless as you walk into this new era of the unknown. Let the uncertainty fuel you, and let it be exciting and fun. Everything is working out in your favor, and you are surrounded by love, support, and abundance. You truly are being so supported every step of the way as you follow this new venture, as you form this new path, as you go after a big goal or dream. So follow what feels right and allow yourself to be led to greatness. And if you chose this photo, start playing around with the affirmation, I am infinite potential and I trust myself completely. Everything always works out for me in the best possible way. That was kind of a long one, so let me just repeat it for you. I am infinite potential and I trust myself completely. Everything always works out for me in the best possible way. And if you chose the third photo of the energy portal between the two landscapes, here is the message and prediction that you were meant to hear. A major quantum leap is about to occur for you. A reality that once felt really far off and distant is about to come true for you. Something big that you've been trying to manifest is making its way to you now, and it's honestly so much closer than you may think. Think of this as your confirmation that the groundwork you have laid has set the stage, and now all you need to do is get into the energy of receiving with unwavering faith that what you want is certain. What you want already exists, and therefore it's possible and it's already occurring. And where you are right now versus where you want to be is really not as far off as it seems. It's just your perception. So now it's up to you to bridge that gap and make it not such a big deal. Make it feel not so distant. What you want is simply a decision away, and it's your unwavering faith that can allow it to show up with ease. If you chose this photo, be sure to start listening to the Manifesting Portal meditation. That is really going to lock in this message. I'm gonna leave a link up here and a link down below, but this will really help you tap into that energy of certainty and receiving that's actually being required of you right now. And I also have a video coming out within the next few weeks with more on quantum leaping. So be on the lookout for that when it comes out. And also be sure to turn on your bell notification right down below so you don't miss it when it comes out. That's really gonna help you kind of also lock in this message. And if you chose this photo, I actually wanna share 2 affirmations that you can start using. So choose which one feels best for you. Really, you can use them both or just use one. I just wanted to give you options so you can find out what you connect with. Manifesting is never a one-size-fits-all approach. So here are the 2 affirmations. Feel free to change them out, use what you want. The first one is, I don't know how or when, but I know that it will. I don't know how or when, but I know that it will. And the second one is, it's here, it's mine, I did it. It's here, it's mine, I did it. Those are your 2 options. And in this moment of in between, this moment of pausing and waiting before this big thing shows up, now is the time to activate your unwavering faith and certainty. No matter what circumstances are thrown your way, no matter what life may look like right now, know and trust that what you want is yours with unwavering faith. Anything that comes your way is everything being rearranged in your favor, making the space for you to receive exactly what you want. Remember that. And if you chose the fourth photo of the painted hand, here is the message and prediction that you were meant to hear. If you are seeing this message, hear me out, because something is requiring you to go deeper and change your perspective. And likely, if you saw this message, you're being very stubborn and unwilling to examine something specific in your life. Don't hate the messenger. I'm guilty of this too. I'm a very stubborn manifester, so sometimes it's hard to look at things from that perspective. But your message is important because this one shift is really going to unleash the floodgates of abundance that are so desperately trying to make their way to you. So if you've been feeling stuck or frustrated, listen up. I can best quickly summarize this message in a quote from Wayne Dyer: when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. But your reality is a reflection of what's actually happening within you. So own that. That's actually powerful. You are literally coloring and creating every aspect of your life based on the thoughts you think, the decisions you make, the perspectives you hold, the beliefs you hold, and all of your subconscious programming. Whatever you believe to be true is true. But the beauty is that you have the power to change your mind and break the patterns at any time. You have the power to shift and see things differently. If there's something you don't like, you have the power to change it. So if you chose this photo, I want you to either look at something that you've been trying to manifest that just hasn't shown up or doesn't seem to be working, or even examine an area of your life that you feel like you're just struggling with, and make a conscious decision right now to actively choose to see things differently, to change your mind and change your perspective. Is there a lesson in this? Is there a pattern that you keep repeating? And if so, what is it and why? Is there a belief that you're clinging to that's actually blocking you from having it? These are all things to dive into, journal prompts you can answer if you want to write those down. Is there a perspective that you hold that something like this just isn't possible, or someone like you can't have something like this, or that it has to be hard? Do you see how much you can dive into this? Really go inward and examine it, because the beauty in doing this is that you can change your mind, and once you do, it clears so fast. Truly, it is that simple. When you do the inner work and acknowledge maybe where you're being stubborn or unwilling to look or unwilling to shift or change your thoughts or beliefs or actions. For example, if you're manifesting a partner, but you hold the beliefs that relationships are scary, or that you aren't good enough, or that you're too good for some people, or maybe you have a fear of being vulnerable, or some type of pattern that's sabotaging relationships when it starts getting serious and you start feeling vulnerable. There is really so much to unload and release when you look inward at what's not working and get to the bottom of why it's not working. Do you see what I'm saying? This is deep work that only you can do. So be patient with yourself and remember that you can see things differently and write a new story at any time. You can change your mind. You are the co-creator of your life and you are the star. So write a story and live a life that you are proud to say that you chose to have. And for some reason, when I look at this picture, that Pocahontas song keeps popping into my head, that paint with all the colors of the wind. Feel free to roll your eyes at me. That's what's coming up for me. And now that song's gonna be stuck in my head all day. But if you chose this photo, here are 2 affirmations that you can play around with. The first one is, I choose to see what I want as not only possible, but inevitable. I am unavailable for anything that shuts down this certainty. That's the first one. And the second affirmation is, everything I desire is simply a shift in my perspective. I am open to a change in my way of seeing this. Those affirmations were kind of long, so once again, the first one is, I choose to see what I want as not only possible, but inevitable. I am unavailable for anything that shuts down this certainty. And the second affirmation is, everything I desire is a shift in my perspective. I am open to a change in my way of seeing this. So play around with those, see which one feels best. And if you chose this photo, be sure to listen to my belief reprogramming meditation. I'm gonna leave a link up here and a link down below for that. That's really gonna lock in this message for you. So those are the 4 photos. Let me know which photo you chose, if it was 1, 2, 3, or 4, and if the message resonated with you. I truly, truly love hearing the results from these. These are some of my favorite comments to read, and I love hearing from you. And I really do take the time to go through and read these individually. And like I mentioned, if you want to watch the other videos for the Choose a Photo playlist, the link is down below. And if you liked this video and you want more videos like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up and also comment below so I can make another one. Like I said, I plan to try and do these at least once a month. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. You can also find me over on TikTok and Instagram at mkmagicmindset. And if you want to learn more about me, my programs, how to work with me, and more, you can visit my website at mkmagicmindset.com, and I will see you in the next one.